All right, little bugs, good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Let's take a look. The person that's in your energy, the person that's thinking of you, the person that's in your energy thinking of you, what you need to know from them. Integrity, a person that wants to demonstrate integrity. They want to use their morals, values. This person is asking that you be patient with them. This could be a person here who did not have integrity before, but they want you to know, look, be patient with me. I'm getting better. I'm not as messed up. I can demonstrate. I can show. I can be decent, dignified, civilized. Somebody here feels like you felt like they were an uncivilized person, undignified person, or not decent. All right, one more message. One more message about this person. One more message about this person. Thinking out the collective. One more message about this person. Goodness. Gratitude. A person wanting to show gratitude, individuality, empathy. All right, they want you to empathize with them, empathize with their life. A person here is saying, look, be grateful. Okay, so respect. All right, some of you all here, let me tell you something. This comes off as if it's a humble person, not necessarily. So their thing is, look, ownership. I'm willing to take ownership of my part. I'm willing to take ownership of what I need to do, but don't think I don't have integrity because I do. Individuality. Whatever choices this person made, they made the choices that benefited them. So this is somebody here for whatever the situation is, they did not consider you. Respect. This is also a person here that's showing respect now. They likely did not show respect before. Empathy. This person right here wants you to understand where they're coming from. Empathize with them. And their thing is be grateful. I'm taking ownership. All right, let's see what this tarot need to reveal about this person. Some of you all here, this is the kind of person here that will try to always, I get the sense of a person trying to always beat around the bush, or that always, somebody here who doesn't like always taking, like, owning their mess. So it's like, instead of them saying, okay, I was wrong, maybe I could have done better, maybe I should have done better, they want you to say what they don't. They want you to look at what they've been through. Somebody here wants you to think that they've changed, or they are in the process of changing, but they're definitely not the same. It's like, but you know, I went through an awakening, I ascended, I got better, or I had death in the family, I was grieving. This person does have a little bit of excuses. Like I said, they knew what they could have done better in this situation, but they just simply didn't do it. All right, give me something about this person and the collective's energy. The Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Cups. The Eight of Swords. I don't know what it is about y'all getting these people that always play victim. They feel like they are a victim. They want you to share the blame with them. This is that share blame. If it's, no matter what type of relationship it is or situation it is, this is the kind of person they feel like, look, you know, both of us did wrong. We could have handled things differently, or, you know, things didn't go how I wanted, how I planned. My intentions is not really messed up. I'm just a little off. The Five of Cups. This is a person here, first of all, they want to give some of y'all a sob story. Others of you all, this is an energy of a person saying, look, you know, my feelings change. Somebody here, I think they want you to feel some sort of way about them or about a situation because your feelings have changed for them. Yep. What's the Queen of Swords? Somebody here also wants you to read what's on their mind and act on it. Somebody thinks that you're a mind reader. So it's like, you know, let's say you can feel a person, you discern them, and you know that they have done something out of pocket, didn't use integrity, they could have been selfish, didn't show respect, wanted you to be patient, or took a long time doing something right or getting something right. Whatever it is, this is the type of energy where a person has been dragging their feet or one of their or their foot. The fact of the matter is, somebody here thinks you can read their mind, you know what their intentions are, but their actions don't show it. They say one thing and do another, and they expect for you to vibe off of, well, this is what I thought, this is what I meant. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like a person saying, well, you know that's not really me, you know what I meant, you feel me? No. Their actions and their words are two different things. For some of you all here, this is like a misleading energy. I don't really see, any gaslighting or anything like that. It's like their energies are misleading, whether it's intentional or not. But they want you to respond off of what you know what they intended to do. Somebody here is bad at saying one thing and doing something else. Looking for a soft spot is what they want to have. Excuse me. What's the Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands? What's the Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands? What's the Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands? Yep, the Six of Wands and the Ten of Cups. The Fool card. Let me say this right here. Somebody here is a promise breaker. They are highly disappointing. This person I know has disappointed you at least 3 to 6 times, if not more. Yep. This is a person that somebody here always say they're going to do something and they don't do it. This person break promises and their word is not their bond. You cannot trust this individual, whether it's with a relationship, if it's with finances, if it's with your life, and what journey or direction y'all headed on. This person right here is a horrible leader. If this is any type of romantic relationship, this is straight crap, because it's like a bunch of assumptions here, a bunch of emotional assumptions. Somebody here also could have been trying to say things, or because they think you read their mind, or maybe pick up their spirit, they want you to respond or do something according to what they say. According to what they think versus what they actually do. Yep. The Nine of Wands. This is somebody here also, again, they could be insecure. They could be a little scary, or they're just not the one to take the leading role, but they want you to take the leading role, but allow them to have the upper hand, authority, and or power. This seems like a very double-minded person, whether that's you or this individual here. Give me the Page of Cups here. Yep. Somebody here wants you to just take a chance, just, trust in what they say, but you can't. You shouldn't. Yep. If this is anything with getting something started, starting something different. It could be business. It could be something simple with work. It's like, take a chance. This person wants you to do something blindly. You know how a person, I don't know why I hear that genie thing. I dream of genie. That genie in the bottle was magic. For some of you all, you could be like a superpower, a supercharge to a person. For some of y'all, it's an energy vampire that sucks and drains the life out of you, or a time waster. They could also have a very restricted life, very restricted capabilities, so they live and thrive off of yours. Give me the Page of Cups. This could also be a very inconsiderate person, a very selfish individual, a person here that thinks the sun rises and shines on their behind, or a person here that, wants things kind of one-sided, so to speak. All right, give me the Page of Cups here. What's the Page of Cups? Yep. See right here, some of y'all here is a person that owe you some money. Now, if this person has been trying to persuade you to give them something, it's almost like some of y'all here, there's a person that's talking around something, indirectly saying something and expecting you to do it. It's like a person saying, oh yeah, I got this issue coming up. My car gonna be down. My phone is gonna be off, or I'm down. Something of that nature. What they're telling you is not the direct issue or all of it. This is somebody here who wants to give you something, and they don't want you to have an expectation of asking for it back. Somebody here is a bad paymaster. Some of you all, it is a leech. You see the Six of Swords indirectly. That's my indirectly. Inverted. This is a person here you can't move with. You can't go. Nothing is going how this person wanted to go with you, because they're not being direct. This, like I said, this could also be maybe an energy manipulator for some of you all. Others of you all, they're trying to play some sort of mental / verbal strategy, trying to use a mental and verbal strategy to make you feel some sort of way for you to do something that benefits them. Some of you all, if a person is asking you for a favor of borrowing money, putting anything in your name, you should not do it. Fixing their car, paying a bill, helping them out temporarily, they're not going to pay you back. This person right here is a promise breaker. You know, they already know they can't fulfill this arrangement, this agreement, whatever this is. You see the devil card here? This is somebody here who thinks they can overpower or overtake your energy. Yep. And they're not telling you all of it. Somebody here is telling you half of the story, half of the situation, or little bits and pieces. The little bits and pieces they're saying is to make you feel some sort of way, to say, oh my God, woe is you. Because they want you to see them as a victim. They're not. This person is a villain. You got a promise breaker. You're dealing with a person that breaks promises. But yet they want you to feel like out of respect. For some of you all, you should do it like, you know, maybe they feel like you respect them or something like that. This is also a person here that, you know, what you see is not what you get with a person. Some of y'all could even be being catfished by a person, emotionally manipulated. You need to stand your ground. And also some of you all who need to screen this person. You need to screen them very, very well. Some of you all, it's going to be a flat out no. No. This could also be a person that you block, that's trying to regain interest into your life, into your energy, into your pocketbook, into asking you for favors, something like that. This person wants you to help them in some shape, form, or fashion. You being in this person's life benefits them, period. Show me how the collective is beneficial to this person here. Show me how the collective is beneficial to this person here. The King of Cups, the Empress card, and the Four of Pentacles. Some of y'all, you know, I feel like some of y'all being lied to so a person can get something from, like, money. I don't care if it's gas money. I don't care if it's lunch money. It's something like that. The Page of Swords. But they're lying. Yeah. This is somebody here that, some of y'all, it could be your child. If you have a child, I don't know if they're young, I don't know if they're old, but this is a person that either, for some of y'all, it could be your child. Others of you all, it could be a person here very childish. You must be cleaning up something for these people. I hear that song in my head, the clean up woman. You clean up a mess that they make. When they make a mess, they know they can depend on you to clean it up. Some of you all, you help them out in hard times when they're stuck between the rock and a hard place. Some of you all need to let this person figure it out. You need to let them figure it out, whatever it is. If it's pertaining to somebody else, if it's pertaining to their finances, they need to figure it out because they mismanage things. Show me what they're withholding. Show me what they're not telling the collective. They're not telling you everything. They're not telling you everything. Everything they should anyway. Yep. You see, this is somebody here think they can play with you. They think they can play with you or play on your heartstring, play on your feelings, play on your emotions. Some of you all here, you're being, you know, seen or viewed as a emotional / vulnerable person. It's like a person here knows what to say. First of all, you care too much. Well, let me not say you care too much. They think you care so much about them. This is also the kind of person that will try to mentally convince you to make you think that you love them. If this is like a relationship, somebody who wants you to think, you know you love me, you know you care about me, I know you don't play about me, something like that. But this is mental manipulation. They want you to think you love or care about them so that you are, you know, take care of all their needs. See the Ace of Swords? That's the truth of the matter. This is manipulation. This person here trying to get over. They're trying to get over. Some of y'all here need to not let nobody drive y'all vehicle either. Close this out. The Queen of Cups and the Chariot card. And the Knight of Cups. See right here, you run to this person's rescue. You are their super saver individual. You are the person that has their back when they're on flats. You are the person that always gets them out of trouble. You are that person when they're in a hard, stuck between a rock and a hard place. You're that person when they make a mess and they got to clean something up. You are the peace in their storm. But see right here, because see somebody here is in some murky waters. They could be in some troubled times. And this person right here could have their back up against the wall. Things are not very peaceful. Things are not moving. Things are not copacetic. So this person is, somebody here wants, all they feel like they have to do is tell you about it. You're going to do it. Because you don't have, somebody here, your heart is too big. Your heart is just too big. And your heart is too big for a user. This person here has user energies or vibes. Your heart is too big and they know it. You're being taken advantage of. You're too good of a person for this. Dang. See how them cards flew out? Look here. Let it go. This is a person God is telling you to let them go. Let them figure it out. Because somebody here, they don't use integrity. They don't have self-respect. That individuality, they do what they know they shouldn't do. And then they're grateful because they have you as a backbone, as a burner, a back burner as well. Beyond the ordinary. This right here is also a pattern for somebody. This is happening too often. They're doing it too much. Somebody, it's time for somebody to learn a lesson. You need to teach them something and you need to learn something as well. Stop being so kind-hearted. Earth magic. See here? You make it easy or better for somebody else. Much easier and better. Endless possibilities. You're like, you know, the light and the darkness. There's a lily in the valley. You are their lily in the valley. When they're walking through darkness, even when if they see death, they don't fear. Somebody got too much trust, too much hope in you. I'm not saying they don't believe in God, but what I am saying, you are that person they feel they can fall back on. Birds of a feather. Yep. Some of y'all, it's several people y'all need to cut off or put some good boundaries in, cut ties with. Shining through. You always make a way out of no way. You are a way maker for this person. They're taking advantage of this. Yep. The Eight of Swords, if they're always getting in trouble, going to jail, being arrested, always wanting to get out, it's time for you to let somebody sit in their stew and, you know, cook. Somebody here done got their behind in the kitchen. It's too hot. They can't take the heat. This person here has an expectation of you saving them, rescuing them, because you always do it. Somebody here is in Wisconsin. Yep, this person here is expecting you to save them, save or rescue them. I don't think they've changed. Somebody here is in Nevada, Mississippi, Alaska, New Mexico, and Montana. Somebody's also in Kansas. Somebody here is in a rough place. Whatever they got themselves into, they need help getting out of, and they want you to help them. They expect that from you. You have Gemini, Sag, Aquarius, Gemini, and Gemini. Gemini is here 3 times, Aquarius and Sag. Let's roll the dice one more time for extra confirmation for zodiac signs. Ooh. You have Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, and Virgo. Virgo is here 2 times. This is the last and final roll. Yep. It's time for you to drop this person. Yep. Sagittarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Aries. Peace and blessings. Great day. I hope this helps. Namaste.